What's up, y'all? It's Brandy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a nail tutorial video. This is going to be a part one of two-part videos. This is going to include the removal and prep of my gel polish and builder base. Part two is going to be how I apply my builder base and apply gel polish for a flawless manicure. So let's jump right in. These nails that I have are 3 weeks old. There was no lifting or anything. Probably could have got 2 more weeks out of them, but I like to switch it up. So I'm going to be using an electric drill. I purchased almost all of the products that I'm going to use in this video from Amazon, so I'll have all of them linked in the description box below. You can check them out in my Amazon storefront. Support your girl. Give me a few little coins, commission coins and stuff like that if y'all like the video and me. So I am going to be using a drill bit. This is one of the fine grit drill bits that's part of a set that I got from Amazon. You just apply it onto the electric file and drill away. Now, what I like to do is use the fine grits in order to take off pretty much the top layer. So I'm taking off the gel polish that I applied with the design and all of that, and about 1 layer of the builder base. Now you're gonna see I don't apply my builder base that thick because I want it to still look like my natural nail and just give it a little bit of strength. Also, you want to be very, very careful when you're using an electric drill. If you feel like you're someone who doesn't really know how to do it and things like that, I would say for the first few times, use one of those manual files and just file away. It works just the same. It's going to take you a little bit longer, but it'll be a lot safer, especially on your natural nail. The reason that I do my nails is because I want to protect the integrity of my natural nails. So that is why I'm doing them myself. Plus, I'm a perfectionist and other people just don't be getting it right, okay? They don't be up in it, inspecting it like I be doing it when I do my own. So I'm just drilling. As you're gonna see here, I only took, like I said, that gel layer off and like 1 layer of the builder base. It's already pretty thin. So I do that on all of my nails first. Then I go back again over them and file it down a little bit more with a manual file. Like I'm going to actually show you guys later on in the video the type of file that I use, and I just buff until I get it as thin as I want it to be before I get ready to reapply again. So I'm going to do that on a few more of my nails, and as y'all watch, we just gonna talk about why I do my own nails, y'all. I don't know if y'all feel me, but a lot of times when I get beauty services and stuff like that, when I walk away, I can always find something that could have been done better with it. And that just ruins it for me, especially when you're paying a lot of money for something, because I don't be getting things that are cheap. Like nails nowadays are $100. That's the starting, okay? Especially if you want designs and all of these other things. And I ain't knocking the people who do the nails because it does take time. It's an art form and all of that, but I want it to be like I want it to be when I leave. And the only way to guarantee that a lot of times is just to do it yourself. So I have learned, I am self-taught. I am not an actual certified, licensed anything. I've learned and picked up a lot of things from professionals on here, like I'm sure many of you guys have, and it's worked out great. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the video. As y'all can see, I have filed it down where you can see pretty much the outline of my natural nails. Believe me, the builder base is still there because I always like to leave a little bit there for the protection, especially when I'm filing my nails and all of that. Plus, we're going to put it right back on. So I am now about to show you how I'm shaping my nails. Then we're going to get into how I manually buff off the rest of the builder base off the top of them. So for me, I like to do an almond shape. I just feel like it wears better. Even over time, as it wears down, it still looks good compared to having a square shaped nail. I used to like those, but over time, after a few weeks, it starts looking rounded and I just don't like it. I feel like this is better. I also like more of a shorter nail shape because I feel like as it grows out, it still looks good. This is just my preference. Y'all shape them however you want to. So now I'm about to show you guys how I finish the buffing on the top layer. So I have it down a good bit with the electric file. I've drilled as much as I felt comfortable with. Then I went in with this file. This is a 180 grit file, which is pretty coarse, but it's not the coarsest. And I like to go in and buff. I'm also watching my nail bed at the same time because I'm only buffing down those sections that still have builder base. You want to make sure you're not buffing your natural nail with something like a 180 grip, because you can go too far very easily. So once I have it down as low as I want it, I like to keep a lot focused in the center of my nail, because that's where I want it built up the most, because that's where it needs the strength. Then I go in with one of these buffing blocks that has two sides to it. I think one side is 180 and one is 240. And then I continue to buff even more. And this is just going to polish the top layer so it's nice and smooth. You want a smooth finish before you get ready to go and put more builder base on top, because you're going to have to work extra hard to try to get it smoothed out once you're applying more product. So that's it in terms of the top part and getting it prepped. We're now gonna go into the cuticle area. Y'all, do not skip this step, because if you do not clean the cuticle area up and you try to put gel polish on and finish your set, it's still gonna look trash, okay? If your cuticles are not well maintained, you can have the best gel polish, you can have the best designs on your nails, but it's going to look trash. So please get them cuticles together, okay? And the drill bit that I'm using here is in the same set that I used where I was buffing or taking off the top layer of the polish and all of that. It's lots of options. Just do or use the one that's most comfortable for you, and go in there and clean up all that dead skin. If you need to push back your cuticles because they grow a lot faster than mine do, feel free to do that as well with a cuticle pusher, and then just go in like I'm doing here. You guys can see in the video, I'm being very careful with how I'm going about doing it. This drill bit is very gentle, so even if it hits the nail bed, it's not going to really damage it. You just want to make sure you're using light pressure and you're not focusing in one area for too long. So like y'all can see here, the cuticles are looking really, really nice. I'm gonna go in and use some isopropyl alcohol to kind of wipe away the rest of the dust and all of that and get them cleaned up. For the part 2 of this whole little nail prep and all of that, we're gonna be going and getting them ready to apply that builder base and gel polish. So if you guys enjoyed this video, y'all give it a thumbs up, show your girl some love, click that subscribe button if you enjoy these types of videos, and check out some of the other videos on my channel. And don't forget, there will be a part 2 to this video, so check that out as well. Till next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.